Welcome to the Barry Charles Harness. In this episode, we're going to talk about the Interdominions Round 2 heats and take a look back at the racing from Friday night at the Interdominions. But also my tips for a few of the races coming up today, Tuesday and Wednesday. Let's get to it right here at Barry Charles Harness. Well, what an Interdominion start to the series. A lot of expectations and then one disappointment. Yes, Just Believe went on his winning way, absolutely bolting in the first of the heats. Then we saw Queen Elida go down to Plymouth Chubb, who flew home with clearly the run of the series so far. Plymouth Chubb absolutely outstanding. And then Olivici getting up the passing lane to get up past Mufasa Metro in the heat. In the trotting side, were better Eclipse that park than just Demolition Job. Leap of Fame went the fastest of the heats and bolted in. Swayze got home in the end, quite simply. So, a very good start to the series for these horses. There's some work to be done for others. Obviously, Future Assured won the other heat, with some disappointments in Rock and Roll Do, who didn't seem to handle the track, in my personal opinion. Is probably going to have to be driven more aggressively this week to have any shot at making the final. Yes, interesting start to the series, but there's no real surprises. Obviously, Spirit of St. Louis is going to have to get some big points this week. Pete said so, gets his chance to try and get some points. So there's some big opportunities in this Interdominion series. Let's get to Tuesday night's heats. Yes, we're on to round 2 here, and some horses need some big points to have any chance of making the series final. So we've got Pete said so drawing barrier 1. In the first heat for the paces, I'm expecting he will hold the lead, even though Deus Ex will put some pressure on that. So it's going to be interesting fireworks early, but I expect Pete said so the lead. The Swayze keep the back of him and hope to pull off after. That's a possibility, or does he try and pull out straight away? I think it's a good question mark. Do you want to keep unbeaten? Well, he needs to get off the peaks. I think it supports that. But if he doesn't care about being unbeaten and just follows Pete said so, I think he probably still wins. I think Pete said so will hold him to the lane unless there's some savage attack from Rock and Roll Do. There's obviously the danger, and he has to come out and try and lead Rock and Roll Do. I don't know if he will at the start, but he's going to have to. But if Swayze gets up and gets the lead, he's going to have to sit parked again. And probably see series over. So Rock and Roll Do needs to get maximum points or close to maximum points, where Swayze doesn't have to worry about actually winning this race, but it would guarantee him a final, obviously. So easy. So early tactics going to be interesting. Deus Ex or Pete said so for the lead. I think Pete said so will hold. And then it's whether or not Swayze gets off the peaks or stays in the trail. And Rock and Roll Do should be coming around at some point. Same with Future Assured or Future Assured stay back. And I think Can't Find a Better Man. Interesting going into the series fresh. That sounds a bit ludicrous to me, and I think it's going to be found out. And the draw makes it very tough. If he drew barrier 1, then I'd say it'd be a good chance of coming top 3. But from that draw, it's going to find it tough and probably make it tough to make the final, because you basically have to win the final race. So a lot of horses will just about be out of the series after today's heat. So it's just a matter of what they can do to try and get some points to be within Kui of making the final. In the second heat, turn it up. He will turn up and light up the sky as he flies to the lead. No one is going to go anywhere near trying to lead him. Black's a dance, gets a beautiful chance to trail. And if Turn It Up can hold him to the passing lane, Black's a chance. There's an absolute upset chance and a chance for the Queen Elida to get another victory in this series. But better Eclipse, I expect to end up parked and has every chance to. Narano's an interesting one for me, because I think he's not a bad horse, and I've seen him do good things at Menangle as well. Not at Menangle, at Albion Park, but he's better in front. He's going to have to work whether they can get him a soft enough run so he can run top 4. If they can do that, he's a big chance to make in the final, but he's going to need to. Then besides them, who are chances in this race? Yeah. It's really a struggle. Captain Shuffle, obviously, he's a place chance, but I'm not convinced off the peaks he's going to do much cop. I'd say better Eclipse wins, and then you can go Black's a Dance, Turn It Up. If Captain Shuffle is in their 1-1 position, he's a chance. and Norana will be fighting for that position as well. So that's that heat. Next heat, Spirit of St. Louis. He's not super fast off the gate, but I'm expecting him to lead. And if he leads, he wins. Our Money Rock has some speed, so he'll hold up early, and I'd expect he'll hand up the Spirit of St. Louis. But Tommy Lincoln's a bit of an enigma. He's got a bit of gate speed too, and if he really wants to push the go button, I suspect not, because I think there's no chance he'll be holding up at the finish. So I'd expect Spirit of St. Louis to get there, and then Leap of Fame will end up parked, and it'll be whoever's better in the finish. And from what you've probably seen, Leap of Fame probably beat him, but Spirit of St. Louis gets his chance to beat him tonight. If he's going to beat him in the series, this is the night to do it. Our Money Rocks gets his chance to be a place chance from the draw. Tommy Lincoln, if he can somehow get the lead, he's definitely a place chance. And other horses in the race, Hot and Treacherous, Make Mine, Memphis, if they get the right run, they should be running on in a top 4 players. But I think pretty much, I'm better simpler, I think the draw is going to be too tough for him, but he's going to have to run top 4 to have any chance of making the final. In the Trotters heats, well, Queen Elida is drawing to lead. Whether she can bounce back into form, I have a question mark. She's been racing too much, in my opinion. If you're going into an Interdominion series, she raced quite a lot of racing. I know she had a little bit of a break, but she raced quite a lot through the winter. I just got a question mark if she just raced too much. Where Just Believe's preparation might not be perfect either, but it's better off being a fresher than having all those runs for mine. And she might be getting found out in the series because of it. The upsetter in this race could be Adele. If she gets the trail and Queen Elida runs like she did last week, there's a chance that Adele can beat her up the passing lane. Constapore and Gus are definitely placed chances in this, and I'm expecting Majestic Harry to bounce back, but if he doesn't, obviously his series is over. But yeah, Queen Elida gets his chance to win. This is the weakest of the 2 heats and got no excuse. But what about this one? This is the race that we all come to see. The match race of Plymouth Chubb versus Just Believe. And the draws have given Plymouth Chubb his chance. But will he? I'm not expecting this horse to lead Plymouth Chubb. I don't think he's the go-getter. If you go-get him, sometimes he can gallop. So I think they'll just be easing off with him in this. And obviously with Sir Fahrenheit's gate speed on the inside, he's probably not going to lead anyway early. So it'll be interesting to see if Just Believe just takes the trail. It's an interesting one with Just Believe and Swayze. Will they both just take the trail in the series? I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, but Sir Fahrenheit then probably will hand up to Plymouth Chubb if he wants to lead. That'll be the question mark. But if Funny faces a chance, but he's going to probably be left in no man's hands. Master Feature, I don't think is as good off the pegs. The Zealous Spur could be 3 deep on the inside and gives herself a top 4 chance. Yes, well, that's the Interdominions. To me, Swayze is the one to beat still from the paces. Leap of Fame and better eclipse of the other 2. If we look at the pacing heats, Just Believes. And the only horse that, to me, could be Just Believe at the moment. Maybe Plymouth Chubb, and we'll find out tomorrow if that is the case. But yes, and finally, let's just have a look at a few quick tips from the cards today, Tuesday and Wednesday, just from a few of the meetings. I think Pinchara, Patch, you can't go too wrong. A good each way beat King Gallop though. Quartos there, but I think Patch has a big chance of winning and could be a good each way bet, especially if Screen Around is the favourite. And obviously one of the main dangers in that race. Yeah, so that'll be interesting to see how that goes. And in race 4 today at Pinjara, Hilarious Rain, I think should be getting back to the winning circle and not a strong race. Also at Mildura, I think you can see Sammy's Ideal from race 6, lead and dominate. I think Sammy's Ideal gets a good chance to win there. On Tuesday at Menangle, it's really going to be an interesting time there at Menangle, trying to get yourself a winner. But I think Racing Eyes in the first is a big chance of, it's a strong field, don't get it wrong, but Racing Eyes gets his chance to bounce back from last week's disappointment. And I think Tiger T has a chance to get back in the winner's circle from Jordan Barrier 1. Will get the opportunity to try and lead all the way, if wants to do so. And then on Wednesday we've got Redcliffe, the Casual Goose, gets a chance to go back-to-back wins. If he gets the same sort of run in a nice 1-1 position, he's a big chance. And yeah, so that's pretty much the racing coming up. And Bathurst, Van Sark. Van Shard back on debut in New South Wales. He wins Van Shard at Bathurst. Have a great day out there, and I'll see you in another video for the New Zealand Fusion. Have a great day.